We making red beans and rice. Let's get it. Now, if you guys look right here, you see I got some ingredients right here. I bet you guys didn't know it was just this that goes in this. And these right here, look, I got 2 chicken andouille sausages right here. And then I got myself a smoked link right here. This right here is gonna take it over the top, right? I'm not gonna say it's authentic, but listen, we're gonna get you close. Now, with it being the summertime, right? You know what I mean? We don't wanna like heat our kitchen up and stuff like that, especially for all of my folks that's down south. You know what I mean? So the easiest thing to do is use your crock pot. Let it do all of the work, right? All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my beans, right? I got a little pro tip for you. Listen, we're gonna boil these beans, right? We're gonna boil them for about 10 minutes. But look, I just wanna open them up. If I see anything cracked, I get rid of them, or if I find any rocks. But I can tell you, I live in a concrete jungle, and just about everything that gets through has been like checked already, right? They just got strenuous laws. Now, let me go ahead and go through the rest. And what I'll do is, we'll move over to the next step. Now, once I, sorted through them, checked them all, right? This is what you wanna do. You wanna add some water, right? Now that I have my water, I'm gonna put my top on. I'm gonna put these on the stove. I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. I just wanna get these going. Actually, I'm gonna set a timer for about 13 minutes. I'm gonna add 3 minutes for this to go ahead and, get hot. All right, so listen, while we boiling, and getting it going, right? Giving everything a head start, now we just wanna take our celery, right? And what we're gonna do is just cut them down like this, the long way. And now you can go ahead and just dice these up. So really what we're doing is we're doing a little prep work. This should take you about 10 minutes, folks, to have everything inside of the, your crock pot. Okay, so now this right here, this is a Cajun smoked, smoked sausage, right? So what I'm doing now is just cutting this down. You guys can cut them in any size you want to, any shape, however you want to do it. You know what I mean? I like to have a lot of little, I like for mine to be a little bit on the meaty side, you know what I mean? So that right there do it. And if you guys come in here and look real closely, you can just see that right there. Look at that right there. All of them spectacles and all of that, and that color, that's what you call flavor, folks. That's what we're gonna infuse in these red beans. Now this one over here, listen to this. This is chicken andouille. I know that I'm doing, 2 different types of andouille sausages, but this right here, I love the flavor from this. You guys been watching me for a minute. You know that anything that I do, just about always gonna have, some chicken andouille in it. Okay, folks, so listen, I just took these off. These boiled for exactly 10 minutes. You can see them right there. See the little steam? What I did was I did drain the water. Now we just add these to the crock pot. All right, so listen, when I tell you dump and go, super easy, summertime madness, this right here is it, right? So now I'm gonna take my onion. I'm just gonna add my onion. I'm gonna do it like this. Don't do it the way I'm doing it. I mean, you can. I'm doing it this way just to show you guys, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring my celery into the game. We'll just put the celery right here. Then we bring our sausage. And again, I'm staging this way just so you guys can see. What you do is after you put your beans in, or really not even no particular order, just put it all in here and stir it all up. You know what I mean? And then go from there. Just set it and you come back to it. But if I do it this way, you guys will be able to see it, right? Now I'm finna bring my garlic. Got my press here, trying to make myself, smile. I don't know why it is that just pressing garlic is just so gratifying to me. Look at that right there. Oh yeah, let me hold it down. You see all of the garlic that tried to like squirt out? Right, I'm just gonna take it. I'll take the back side of my knife. Look at that, pure minced. Okay, so to get that good flavor, listen, we're gonna go with the Creole kick, right? And don't forget the full recipe, which is now downloadable, is on my website, smokingandgrillingwithab.com, and that's WITAB.com. Okay, so once you put the Creole kick in, now I'm gonna add better than bouillon. You guys can use chicken stock, you can actually use beef stock, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna go with the more on the, the chicken side. This is where I get all of that flavor from, folks. So I'm gonna add 6 cups of water, right? So I'm gonna add a couple heaping tablespoons, A couple heaping tablespoons of better than bouillon chicken flavor, right? So I wanna get it all. I don't want nothing to stick to nothing. I'm gonna just do it like this. I want everything that I put on the spoon off of here. Now, when you see it like this, now you understand why I did it that way. So you guys can see just everything that we did, and really, truly, prep time is really 10 minutes. You can't get this one wrong, but when you know your end result, you ain't gonna be able to beat that. So now I'm gonna add my 6 cups of water. Then you're going to get yourself like a wooden spoon. And then we just mix it all up. And then we set it. Now you want to mix it good, because don't forget we use that better than bouillon, right? You guys can use chicken bouillon cubes, wherever you would like to get your flavor, along with your Creole or Cajun, seasoning to get you close to that authentic taste. Trust me, folks, make this all the time, especially when you want to have this during the, these hot months. But you got everything mixed up. Look at this right here. It looks good. You can look at the liquid and just see it's full of color. That's all of your seasoning and everything that you put in there, along with your better than bouillon, right? Only thing left to do is add your bay leaves, right? Get those in there and let those start working. Then you want to put your top on, right? I'm gonna give you guys a pro tip. Listen, when you're using a crock pot, don't take the top off to try to stir later or nothing like that, because when you do, just don't forget, you gotta add 30 minutes onto your cook. All right, so now we're just gonna hit the power, right? We're gonna go with a high cook. We're gonna go for 6 hours. Then I hit start. I'm not gonna bother it no more. We're gonna let it be, and I'll see you in 6. Okay, folks, look, it's been exactly 6 hours. I can tell you right now, this is fire. Listen, so if you guys made this, went to work, then came back. So this type of crock pot or slow cooker, right, what it does is, after you put the desired time on there, and when it's done, it'll set to warm. But I haven't done anything. I haven't taken it off. You can see it's still in there cooking. But check this out. When I open this up, oh my goodness, look at that right there. Now this will be the first time I gave it a stir. Right, look at that right there. Ooh-wee. Oh man, this is gonna get them, folks. Now, let's look at the texture. Right, now if you guys want this to be a little bit thicker, look, I'm gonna give you just a heads up right now. This is why I use 2 pounds, right? Because I'm gonna take some of these and I'm gonna take them and I'm just gonna mash them up against the side like this. Sometimes I take them out. You know what I mean? If I take them out, I put them inside like a 4-cup Pyrex, measuring cup, and then I'll just take a ladle and just mash them up. But this right here, I'm just gonna do a little bit. And then you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and take these out, my bay leaves. All right, folks, so you see it. Okay, so after I was mashing, I got the thickness that I like, right? You guys can, if you want it thicker than that, you can, but I'm gonna tell you, this right here is right. Even the way you saw it when it was done, that was perfect. You know what, I'll take it out, them bay leaves, got a little bit on my finger, went ahead and just, oh my goodness. All right, so anyway, now we just put this right here on top. You know what I mean? Look at that right there. I should have got a ladle, but if you guys want some red beans and rice, look at this. See, it's still thick enough for it to like fall down and get on the rice. And then for those of y'all that really like to get a little bit of that, look at that right there. All right, folks, listen, you've seen it. I'm finna go just give you a quick recap. Don't forget, you don't have to heat up your home. That's the main thing. You could put this on, run some errands, and then you can have a great meal at the end of the day. And don't forget, I got several different, cornbread options for you. Don't forget, it's on my website, smokingandgrillingwithab.com, and that's WITAB.com. Now, I can barely talk because this has been waiting on me. Look at this right here. I don't know about y'all, but you know what? I'm ready to eat, folks. Ooh, a double up. Check it out. Cheers, y'all. Now check it out, folks. Listen, I hate to be the one that had to pat myself on the back, but this right here is fire, folks. Hey, not only is it fire, every one of these red beans and rice that I have made in the past for the last 7 years, folks, have been just right on point. Try this, let me know down in the comment section below. And check this out, listen, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell everybody out there. There's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking a mystery out of cooking. And guess what, folks? Happy summer, and I'm about to be out. Peace.